Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Haemimont Gaming, I'm John, and this is Stranded Alien Dawn. This is one we played a few episodes of a couple of months back, and then kind of left it to one side. I wanted to come back in and do another episode or two in there because there have been a couple of updates, and I do genuinely think this is a solid, fun game to play. So I thought I'd come back in and we'll have a quick look. So they've introduced a couple of different scenarios. There's a trading outpost, so the whole plan is to set up a trading outpost, or a military outpost, which is heavily infested and there's a lot of monsters to try and kill you. Yeah, but we'll stick with the standard crash landing, I think. Region wise, there is now Desertum, which is, you know, a desert, and Saltu, which is a jungle. Now each of these have their own unique flora and fauna and challenges. I'm pretty sure that Saltu has a wet season rather than a kind of winter, and obviously Desertum is very, very dry. We will stick with the standard, I think. Yeah, why not? But we will go into game rules. We're going to say big family, so we can increase the average number of survivors we find by 2. We're going to go with peace first, which disables aggressive animal attacks. Now, this doesn't remove aggressive animals from the game. It just means they don't randomly attack you all the time, which is kind of the problem we had with the other playthrough. Random survivors. Start the game with a cast of random survivors based on the seed selected. As a bonus, all survivors capable of combat have a railgun sniper. Yeah, let's go with that. And then we got survivor skills set at 0 or survivor skills set at 10. We won't bother with either of those. Yeah, that'll do, I guess. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Heading down. Pretty much out of control. Let's have it. Doesn't look too bad, this area. Just having a quick look around. Oh, that's an unfortunate landing area. Right on top of a... This looks not bad at all, actually. We've got animals. We've got lots of plants. Oops. Lots of rocks. Lots of trees. This is a pretty good area, actually. Yeah. Okay, right. Who have we got? We have got... Let's pause things for a second. We've got Han, we've got Kana, we've got Simon, and we've got Xander. So, let's have a look. Han is not a healer. That's fine. Simon and Xander are not builders. Kana is not a fighter by the looks of it. Okay. Simon is going to be our main researcher, I think. Yeah, we'll take them off of crafting and cooking. We'll take Kana off of research, so we'll just have Simon researching. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's have a look. What do we need first of all? First of all, let's set this up to scavenge. We've only got 80 scrap metal. We need to set ourselves up a shelter. So, can we do that? What's that? That's 30. We can just about do that. So, let's come in fairly close to the rocky ground here. And we'll set that up with sleeping spots straight away. Okay. Then we're going to need to get some wood. So we'll cut some wood. And then food is kind of important as well. So I'm going to send someone out to... Yeah, we'll just observe these peculiar bushes. Right. Off you go. Kana's not going to do anything for a little while because she's crying. let's spin on until at least this initial bit of building is done. Okay, so Kana is building that second shelter now. We need a workbench. We'll go for a wooden one because we actually have some wood. And I'm going to put it there so we can put the shelter over the top of it. And we also want a research desk. There we go. That will do for starters. Han is scavenging. We've got observing, we've got constructing, we've got transporting. Okay. For the moment, that will do. I'm going to spin forward a lot of the early stages. I want to get us to a reasonable spot. So we'll have Simon observe a bunch of stuff so we can start planting, especially food. I can only see, in terms of food, berry bushes at the moment. Yeah, I don't see anything else around immediate. Oh, we got some mushrooms over here. So we can observe those as well. Ideally, I'll be looking for grain or grain and cotton, ideally, are the things we desperately want. No, not a lot around. Okay, we've got some ore over here. We've got some squash-like plants over here, so we'll set those to observe as well. They're a little bit away. Yeah, okay. Oh, our research bench is put in. I'm going to leave that just for a moment until we've got some more stuff ready to go. Okay, I've played on for a couple of days. We've got ourselves a field of fruit bushes. We have a field of glitter caps. And we have a field of buttermelons. So we have food coming in. That's good. We could do with getting some more wood in, so I'll set that to cut. Oh, we found ourselves a pulse rifle. That'll be useful. Now, next we want to think about food. Not food, about clothing. So we'll get someone to observe I think these are called skin bark. We can make cloth out of those. What are we researching currently? Metal refinement. And then we're going to go for tailoring. That makes sense. So I've got a second little shelter here to cover the sort of work area that we're going to have. We do want to put in a work stove whilst we have the scrap metal to do it. We have got a campfire, so we can cook food once we get some in that we can actually cook. So vegetables rather than fruits. I think glitter caps are vegetables. Pretty sure they're vegetables. So once we get those in, we can start cooking some veg soup or whatever it is. We do have some dogs wandering around, which will be great once we get some meat, which they eat, and we research taming animals. Okay, we've got some of this here which is useful, or will be useful. Yeah, this is going to be a case of me playing through until we're at a decent stage, but I will keep coming back and let you know how we're doing. Okay, we're having a celebration around the campfire. Just to, you know, say hooray, we're alive. That'll boost their happiness a little bit, which is nice. Okay, played on for a few more days. We're on day 8 now. It's 4 AM in the morning, so people are just kind of waking up. So we have got fruit bushes. We have got glitter caps. We have got buttermelons. We have got skin bark. We have got grain cob. We have also researched silicon leaf. We have also researched blade grass. We haven't planted any of that yet. I think that's all the food we've got, though. Yeah. So that's a good start. We've got, obviously, lightning rods. We've got metal refinement. So we can turn scrap into metal alloys. I've put in a dartboard. We have another little shack set up here for eating. We have our tailor's bench in. We also have our cook stove in. So we'll set up grain porridge there. And veggie soup because we've just harvested a few loose grain cobs from over here. Not grain cobs, glitter caps. So we can turn that into veggie stew. We have scavenged what we can from these 2 wrecks. We are scavenging this wreck currently. There's another one just there. And there's a couple more scattered about as well. I can't remember where now. I did see a couple more. It's fine. We'll find them eventually. Yeah, so we are currently researching spaceship deconstruction so we can actually get salvaging on these wrecks now. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We do have some clothes set up to make, just coats and trousers, you know, in preparation for winter. We've got a bit of time, so we should be okay. I have got this set, so where are we? Simon really should just be researching. That's Simon's job. He's the brains of the outfit. I might as well leave him on healing, because that's only every now and again. Oh, we got some synthetic leggings as well. Speaking of which, who is our fighter? It's Han Alexander. Oh, and Simon as well. Okay. Xander. Yeah, you can have the synthetic leggings when they're brought back to camp. Okay, so I'm going to spin on. I want to get... What do I want to get? I want to get buildings, proper buildings, pretty quickly. So I think I'll focus that way. We don't have any electronics yet. We haven't managed to salvage any electronics. So we can't do the electric grid until that's set up. But if we can get buildings in, we can get some proper storage, we can get some proper beds, we can get a proper eating and relaxing area. Yeah, that's what we're aiming for. So I will spin on as long as it takes. If something major happens in the meantime, I will obviously come back. But yeah, I will spin on until we've got hopefully buildings researched. Okay, so a few more days have passed. We're on day 11 now. Not much has changed in terms of buildings. I have put in a production barrel or fermentation barrel to produce antibiotics when we have grain available. We also have a oil press to make vegetable oil when we have grain available. And I'm just putting in a fermentation barrel here, and that's going to be making pickled vegetables when we have vegetables available. Yeah. Everything else is going okay. Food-wise, we're not doing too bad. We're still keeping up a small supply of cooked meals, and we have a bunch of emergency rations. We're getting more emergency rations out of the scavenging and salvaging that is going on. But we have unlocked building. So I want to put in a living quarters first. We've only got 4 people, but I'm going to put in 6 rooms just so we've got room to expand. So I'm going to start back here, I think. Yeah. And we're going to have them 4 by 5. So we'll have a 2 wide walkway in the middle. Yeah, and then there we go. That will be 6 rooms. Obviously, we're going to need a lot more stone for this, but that's fine. we can get that. There's a lot of stone lying around, which is why I'm using stone as my primary building material at the moment. This is basically going to be a stone building, probably with a wood roof. But yeah, mostly stone. Okay. That is going to take a little while to put together. It shouldn't be too bad, but we do need a whole bunch of rocks. Well, there's one. Great. Are there any in here? No. Oh, there is some manure, though. Let's mark that to be used. Okay, we'll just grab all the rocks from up here, then. There we go. Okay, well, I will... No, let's lay in the next... Let's lay in the walls, at least. These are also going to be stone. So, 4 by 15 by 4 by 15. And then the same down this side. Okay, now, doors. We'll go for wood plank doors because they look quite nice. Okay, so first door will be there. Second one there. Third one there. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? There we go. Right, we'll let them build all of that. We need 800 more rocks. Well, we'll do what we can. And I'll spin on until that bit is done. Okay, day 21, and we finally got the walls, the doors, and the flooring in. Next thing we need is a roof. So, let's have a look. We're going to go for, wood plank roof? Or a straight wood roof? Don't really want a stone roof. Let's go for a straight wood roof. And I quite like doing it like this, so that they each have their own little chalet style roof. Now we are going to need... Let's have a look. How does that look? That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, we're obviously going to need a lot of wood, so... 38 big broadleaf trees, cut you. Oh, and 12 fallen trees, cut you as well. There you go. In other news, there isn't much, honestly. We've researched wine making, so we've got a fermentation barrel set up to make wine. And they drink it pretty much as soon as it comes in. We've put in a punching pole, so they've got a bit more sort of relaxation there. And I'm going to put in a shooting target back there as well. We've also researched a lot of the electrical grid stuff. And we do have 11 electronics. So we could put in a battery and a couple of power production things. That's a possibility. But we'll wait until the building work on this is done. In fact, we want to put some windows in, don't we? How much metal do we have? We have a fair amount of metal. Do we want tall windows in here? Why not? Let's have 2 tall windows in each room. Let's really burn through our stock of metal here. There we go. Okay, right. And I will spin on one more time until the building is complete and we can put the beds in. There we go. Our housing unit is set up. I think that looks rather spiffing. Let's get rid of the roofs for now, though. Okay, we need to put in some beds. What do we have in terms of cloth? We have 178 cloth. That should be fine. Let's put the beds in there. There. there, and there. That's all we need for the moment. We'll leave those two spare for any other visitors that happen to turn up. We are going to want more buildings, but we'll make those out of wood, I think. That'll be quicker and easier. So yeah, let's set that up now. So we'll have wood plank flooring. It doesn't need to be as big. We'll bring it to the front here so it's easier to connect up power-wise. I mean, that's more than enough, isn't it? Let's go 8 by 8. And we'll stick the front door on there. And we'll go for wood walls as well. Oh, no. That's the way we want to go. So we want the planks on the outside. There we go. And we'll have a plank wood door there. And a plank wood roof. Oh, no. Get it in the right place, John. On the front like that. There we go. That'll do. Let's get them building that. We've got plenty of wood in stock for that. In terms of everything else, we don't have a lot of cooked food at the moment. We have a little bit of grain porridge. So we have plenty of raw food. With a little bit of oil, so we should be able to get some cooking done. I'm actually going to spin on one more time. I want to get our food situation sorted. Who's our best chef? Han, but he doesn't like it. Other than that, it's Simon. Okay, Simon is also our researcher. He's also constructing at the moment. Okay. I will get Simon off of construction, I think. Where are we? Simon, you're not constructing, you're not cutting, you're not mining. Cooking and researching, please. Yeah, I've had to put in some more storage up here because we had a lot of fruit and vegetables. I think I can... Let's just increase... Might as well increase to 50. Our stock of antibiotics. Yeah, okay, I'm going to spin on one more time then. I want to get these beds in. That shouldn't take too long. Although they are going to build that building first. Alright, I'll get them to concentrate on the beds. Okay, day 27, and as you can see, we are in fall. Everything has gone orange. We have finished this building here, or near enough. We're putting in the flooring and the windows. I've built a hot air balloon, so it is fueled. Let's have a look, see what we've got available. Exploration or a signal rocket? Well, let's send someone for that. Who's going to be best? I think Xander's our best combatant. Let's send Han. Why not? Okay. I think we'll leave it there for this episode. I think we've done pretty well. We've got houses in. So they've got beds for the upcoming winter. That'll be good. This building over here, I'm going to move the crafting stuff and the cooking stuff into here. In fact, I will put in a stone fireplace as well. We'll need some more stone, obviously. So, oh, there's some manure there. That's handy. We'll get that mined there. But yeah, we'll move all of our crafting stuff over there, and we'll move the table and chairs in here, at least for the moment. Ideally, I want a separate building for leisure activities. So we'll have like a rec room and a dining room for them, and possibly a veranda where they can play musical instruments eventually. That'll probably go in here. Oh, we've got research available. We've just got refrigerators researched. That's nice. We are out of grasses, however, and there really aren't any in the immediate area to harvest. So I have planted a field here. Probably not going to grow before winter hits. So our shooting target is going to remain destroyed until at least spring, I would have thought. But yeah, we haven't really got onto any of the sort of the new stuff, but I am trying to sort of speed through the initial setup here. And then we'll get onto some of the more interesting stuff. So if we have a look at the research, we've got nothing queued up at the moment. Obviously, we've got the stuff we've always had, brewing and fuel mixing and all the power stuff and things like that. We've got bench presses, so a different way of relaxing. Obviously, animal training, which we will do some of. But moving down here, we've got a whole bunch of new stuff, like respirator masks, night goggles, signal flares, grenades, arcade machines, VR sets. Obviously, the weapons that we can make. There's also other things that aren't on here yet. And I don't know what I need to discover or research in order to unlock those, but we'll try and find out and get some interesting things unlocked. Yeah. Okay, but we will leave it there for this episode. Thanks very much for watching. Please do leave me your comments down below. Let me know what you think. I genuinely think this is a really good game. It's very solid. It's interesting. Each playthrough is different. Yeah, it's good. And there's a nice sort of creative element to it as well, with the control you have over different wall types and things like that. Different windows, different furniture. We don't have a lot of furniture at the moment. We do have chairs and armchairs and things like that, which we will put in the rec room when we build it. So yeah, that's the plan going forward. But yeah, leave me your thoughts down below. Please do give us a like and a subscribe. It really does help the channel out. And please join us next time. Until then, I've been John. Oh, the expedition is complete. What have we got? I'm too late. Ah, a mangled body lies twisted on the ground not far from a crash site. It looks like they got attacked by something. I won't be able to scavenge everything in one go, but I'll mark the spot. It will be possible to return later. Get out of there before you get attacked too. Bury the poor soul and do some scavenging now. Yeah, go for that. Okay, well, we'll find out what happens next time. Thanks very much for joining us. Please join us next time. Until then, I've been John. This has been Stranded Alien Dawn. Please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye-bye.